What's going on, and welcome back to our AlaMobile career mode. This is episode number 99 today, and we're at the Hockenheim Grand Prix in Germany. And as you can see, we are already on the flying quali lap, and as we are approaching turn 1, you just saw we hop the curb and fly a bit, and now into turns 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, onto the long straight, which is named Parabolica, which for me is a bit weird because in Italy, in Monza, there's also the final corner which is named Parabolica. And as now we are into the hairpin, and we ran a bit wide, but it didn't cost us much time. So now into a sharp left-hander, a bit like a chicane because of this right-hander. Now approaching a fast right-hander corner into the stadium section of this track. A tricky left-hander, and then fast left-right, and then the two final corners out onto start-finish straight line. Now we're finished with the lap, and we're on pole position. Second place is Hamilton, then Russell, Verstappen, Lawson, Alonso, Doohan, Beerman, Poucher, Gasly, Hauger, and Leclerc, Norris, Tsunoda, and the other drivers. Now we're on to the 5 red lights, and they go off, and the race starts now. And we get a good reaction time, but the Mercedes of George Russell and Lewis Hamilton overtake us, and the two Red Bulls also are going to overtake us. We brake late and try to overtake back the two Red Bulls, and we crash and spin a bit, but we can save it, but we lose much time and 2 places to other drivers. But there's a big gap, and the Audi is directly behind us. What? And into the hairpin now, and they crash, and we lose so much time. The other cars all are holding us up. Man, what happened there? We're trying to make a big dive bomb into the next corner and overtake again the Renault, and we are now behind Liam Lawson in P5. So into the next turn, we're trying to overtake Lawson. We get it done, but he is close, and we tried on the next straight. So now first in the second 2 final corners, and now in the straight, he's very close behind us. Into the first corner he still doesn't try anything, but now into turn 3 he's trying to overtake us on the inside. But we try to brake late, but he brakes much later than us. Now we're trying to re-overtake him with overtake button, but his straight line speed is so high that we can't do anything. So we have to try it on the brakes and make a big dive bomb into the hairpin, but he makes a beautiful switchback and overtakes us again. Now into the next corner, which brake late and try a similar dive bomb, but it didn't work again because we ran wide. So into the next corner, and we tried again, and this time we got it. So now again to the final 2 corners of the lap 2, and he's still right behind us. Let's see if we can defend this lap. We're trying it. We are already driving really defensive on the right side, and we brake a bit early, and I think he touched us on the rear, but we can still defend. But now he has got DRS and overtakes us. We try to defend with high ERS mode, but it's useless. So he overtakes us, and we go back to low ERS mode and tag behind. As you can see, he has got something of special power because he's real quick around the last 2 corners, but we into the next corner we brake very late and we dived behind him again, and in this corner we try to attack him and got him. So we are back in P4 now and trying to get behind to Max Verstappen. That's the Ferraris also. We're now into the start-finish line, into lap 4 of the race. And there's a Ferrari! Oh! What's happening? We can't react right enough, and so we crash into him and get a collision warning. Oh, it's a Mercedes actually. Sorry. And the Red Bull now is also directly behind us. We're trying to overtake the Mercedes of George Russell, but also with overtake and DRS, our car is so slow in the straight. We have to drive into the corner, into the next hairpin. We tried in the inside, but he gets a better exit and can stay in front of us. So we are now fighting for P3. We're trying to make a big dive bomb into the next corner, but we brake too early. Can we get it? Yes, we got it. Got him. So now into the next corner we drive a bit defensive, but we got him. So now we are finally in P3 and behind Max Verstappen, who is chasing the Mercedes, who is getting held up by a Haas. The Haas is driving slow, he's getting held up. Here you can see a bit of a small pile up into the first corner. We don't know what to do. We try and lap the Haas on the grass. Our teammate Fernando is also slow. He's holding up Max and the Mercedes is attacking us, but he can't do it. So we lap Fernando and he's holding up the other Red Bull and the Mercedes of George Russell, so we can get a small gap to the cars behind, and we're still chasing Max Verstappen for P2. So into the next corner we brake again late and we close the gap and we crash into him and he spins out. And now we are in lap 8. We get held up again by a Haas. We tried into the final corner and we lapped him again. So now we are in P2. And Mercedes spun away. And we narrowly can avoid, but we got a drive-through penalty. Now we are going to serve the penalty. Hopefully we don't lose too many positions. So as we are on to pit exit, we are in P4, P5. So we are behind George Russell in P5. We're trying to overtake him directly onto the straight. We're trying it at least with overtake and DRS. But it's difficult because of our setup. So we're trying into the corner and he tries to spin us out. But we try, and the Toro Rosso spawns from somewhere else, I don't know. But we're trying and dive bombing Russell into the next corner and we got him. And now we are in P4 again. Safety car! No! We just pitted because of a drive-through penalty. And now there's a safety car. What we are going to do? Pit or no? No, we're staying out for one more lap. So Liam Lawson is in P3 and Russell, we just overtook, is in P5. So now into the final corners, and now we are going to pit. We are going to change tires. We're changing to soft tires, and hopefully we can then run to the end of the race. The pit stop onto the fast lane again. Can we stay in P8? Will there anybody come still? No, and so we are in P8 after pitted for new tires. So trying to warm up the tires. They're still a bit cold. Leclerc in P7, 5 seconds ahead. Magnussen behind us 6 seconds. So 2 cars are pitting. That means for us we are now in P6. And safety car will come in this lap, as you can see. Then the race will restart again. Here you can see our teammate pits and 2 other drivers also pit. So that means we are now in P4 and the race has also been restarted again. So we get a good run into turn 1 and we try to overtake Vettel on the outside into turn 3 and we get him. But as you already know, our top speed is not really good, and so the Ferrari catch us up and he spans us out and we crash each other. No, 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 no. Hopefully we don't lose too many places. First we have to get out from the gravel and we join on the track. What they are doing? Again they're crashing, but now we directly recovered from P9 to P6 again. So now into the fast left-hander. We run a bit wide, but there's a pile up and you make up these 3 places and now we are in P3. Somebody held up against so many drivers and that's why we are now in P3. AI is really drunk today. I see. There's a Red Bull in the pits and so we are now in P2 again and Liam Lawson is 7.5 seconds ahead. So Lawson... Oh, there's a crash again! A big pile up! We narrowly can avoid. And somehow we are now in P1. I think Lawson got caught up in the pile up. So now into P18 and what's there here happening? We're crashing into the Renault and our teammate is holding us up and the Renault too. We lose a bit of the time and get a warning. So now we are onto lap 19. AI is really crazy today. I don't know what they are doing. So now into the final lap and we caught up onto the Renault and now we are trying to lap him. This could be a bit difficult because there are no blue flags integrated into this game. But we will do that. If not on the straights, then in the corners. So now we're trying with overtake and DRS, but as you saw already on the other cars, our top speed isn't good enough. We try into the hairpin, but don't try it really. So now into the next corner, we make a dive bomb. We brake a bit early, so we're still driving side by side into the next corner. Can we get him? He squeezes us right onto the side of the track, but a bit of contact, but we got him. And there's a Haas on the side of the track, and we try to overtake him on the outside, and we run wide. But we got him, and we are again now on track and into the final two corners, and we win again a race. Yes, baby, finally. Here you can see the replay of the first lap of the race start. As you can see, we didn't get a real good reaction time, so we lost some places, but we regained them into the next corners, and now we crashed, and so we lost the regained places there. Somehow there was a big gap between the Audi and the cars behind. Maybe at the start our teammate and the Haas held up already. Here you can see on the back, and there you just saw the Renault and the Red Bull holding us up, and here you can see the podium ceremony and the race results. We won, Magnussen second, Verstappen third, Piastri fourth, and Hamilton fifth. So this was the race. See you guys next time, and goodbye.